Hey guys, this is your friend Han here, and it is absolutely good to see you here. And as you can see, I am working very hard right now to recording the Zoom Warrior training that is coming out next weekend actually, to teach you guys how to do affiliate marketing, right? So as you all know, for the last 6 years, I've been affiliates on super affiliates and on a lot of affiliate products, right? So, and also if you know my story, I started with the Amazon as an Amazon affiliate. And that's how kind of involved where I am today. So being an affiliate marketer has really helped me build my lifestyle and helped me to really make a lot of money, to quit my job, to living the freedom that I have. And today I'm taking a couple minutes from my training breaks. I want to tell you another product about coming out literally very soon, either the day after you see this, depends on what time you see this video, or just a couple hours away. So pay attention to what I'm about to say here. Listen, you know, when you're going online looking for stuff, shopping for stuff, let's say for a pillow, for a pencil, for television, and what does it always do? What does the consumer always do? They do price comparison shop, right? So what if you can have a very cool site targeted at perfect niche that you want to target, but also go ahead and list all the prices, the best possible price to buy, whether it's from Amazon, whether it's from Walmart, whether it's from eBay, the biggest retail store right now, and then you can make affiliate commissions, whether they buy from Walmart or whether you're buying from eBay or whether they're buying from Amazon. You're gonna get that affiliate commission. Isn't that pretty cool? Now, building such store and building such sites takes time and lots of effort. And I just got kicked on my tripod here. And as you all know, so today's solutions, today's product I'm about to kind of show you is called eCompare, okay? And I have invited product creator himself, Mark, to number one, tell his internet marketing story, how he got started. And can you believe it? He started as a plumber at UK, and now he's making well over 6 figures just promoting affiliate products. Isn't that pretty cool? And number two is that he's gonna show you exactly how the product works and why you should absolutely go grab it when this thing launches. All right, so I'm just gonna let Mark take this away and kind of show you exactly what it is. Meanwhile, if you own this page right now, make sure you check out all the awesome bonuses we have set up for you. And make sure you, when this launches, purchase through my link, and looking forward to send you all those awesome bonuses, okay? All right, so until next time, this is your friend Han, and I gotta get back to work now, and I'll be seeing you in the next exciting video. Cheers!
Hey guys, thanks for having me on, and if you're watching this, thanks for taking the time out to watch this. Cool. Okay, so if you don't know me, my name's Mark Bishop. I've been in this marketplace for probably professionally around about 4 years ago, and I'm going to tell you this because I think it's important that everybody knows exactly where I came from, and I think it kind of inspires anybody watching that's just getting started. So 4 or 5 years ago, I was a full-time plumber here in the UK, so I pretty much, worked with my hands most of my life, and always wanted to get into this marketplace. And I probably did like so many other people do. I bought this and I bought that, and nothing worked. And I kind of got lucky, and I managed to build a couple of niche sites that were reasonably successful, and then I sold them, and then I was able to do this full time, which was kind of my ambition from the off. Now, as I said, I've been doing this for some time, and I'm kind of rambling here, and I'm here to talk about a product which we release on Saturday. So Saturday, what's that? June the 17th. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, I think it's important to sort of talk about sort of your story, as it were, because anybody that's watching this or anybody that sees this at any point, it's good to know that anybody can do this. Anybody can actually jump online and make money. But in order to do that, you have to buy the right products, and you have to have the right plan. Now, it's kind of a passion of mine, and I don't know if it's my age, but I tend to remember exactly where I was sort of 4 or 5 years ago, struggling, buying product after product. And, most of these products, they didn't really deliver. So what I tried to do is I tried to sort of come up with or put together or work with people that have a complete system, or at least, when we see part of it, we add on the rest, which kind of brings me to eCompare, which is the product that we're releasing this weekend. Now, I'm sure there are a ton of people watching right now that have maybe toyed with the idea of becoming or breaking into e-com. Now, just in case you don't know what e-com is it basically means e-commerce is short for e-commerce. Now, e-com in our marketplace, it normally means physical products. So perhaps you've heard of Shopify. So what tends to happen is you set up a store. So you could be using Shopify, you could be using one of the other platforms, or you could be doing it self-hosted on WordPress. And you tend to sell physical products. So in most cases with e-com, you would have to buy in all this stock. So you would have to go off to sort of Alibaba or something like that and find all this stock. Find a reliable supplier, somebody that you could trust, with your money. Pay them, pay them for a lot of stock. And then you're going to have to mess about with customs. Then, provided you do get all the stock through and it all comes through customs okay, you have to store it. And then, after all that, even with all the research that you may have done, you've still got to hope you sell those products. Now, there are a ton of e-com products out there that, teach you how to be successful in e-com. But what I would say is, before you jump into anything like that, be aware you have to have a ton of money up front. And it's not really a great place to start for anybody that's kind of new to this market. I hate to use the phrase newbies, but we were all newbies once. Everybody wants to make money online, but I would say be very, very cautious about jumping into e-com full blown, because you're likely to get burnt. So the alternative to that, because don't get me wrong, selling physical products online is perhaps a way to go, because everybody and their grandmother is buying online now. So that whole buying online barrier is completely gone now. Everybody is online buying, and they buy everything online. Excuse me. So instead of paying out a load of money that you may not have, buying a load of stock on your credit card, what you can do is you can become an e-com affiliate, if you like. So essentially, you're still selling physical goods, but instead of risking a load of money, what you're doing is you're becoming an affiliate, and you're stocking your stores with affiliate goods. So these could be goods from leading platforms such as AliExpress, Amazon, Walmart, that kind of thing. And you can put all of these products, you can put them all on your own store. So somebody clicks on one of those products, and then you get a commission. So although the kind of profit on each product isn't as great, because you're just getting that affiliate commission, it's still a much better way into e-com, because there is no risk. However, you still have to get people to actually purchase those products. Now, again, I'm sure there's a ton of you watching this right now. You've been sold on the idea of setting up your own e-com stores based on the affiliate approach. So perhaps you built or bought a couple of store builders. Let's call them store builders, Amazon store builders, or multi-retail platform store builders. And it's great, and you can build some fantastic sites. And that's all well and good, but how do you convince anybody to actually purchase a product from you? Because, let's face it, it's all very well building a store, but if nobody buys that product, then what's the point? So again, going back to my roots, I always like to come up with things that actually help people. And what we decided here was, we kind of looked around, and do you know, one of the growing trends online is comparison. So what I mean by this is, sites like shopping.com or Calco or Price Grabber, something like that. So people like to get the best deal. They like to get the best price. So we thought, why not give that to them inside of an e-com store? So I'm kind of moving over to our actual product now, so I kind of explain that. So we're launching a product. It's called eCompare. Now what it does is, number one, it does pretty much the same as an everyday store builder. So it'll build you a fantastic affiliate store. Okay, so you can stock everything. It pulls everything from the platforms. Now I will say, instead of one platform or maybe 3 platforms, eCompare actually pulls data from 7 platforms. So all of the normal ones, you've got Amazon, you've got AliExpress, you've got Walmart, you've got shop.com, and eBay, and a couple of others. It kind of escapes me at the moment, but there's 7 platforms. So you can put the API, you can drop the API link into eCompare, and it'll link up and it'll scrape all of those sites. And what it will do is it will build your site. So you drop in a phrase. Again, this is much like any other store builder. Drop in a phrase. It'll build a store based on the phrases that you put in. So you can put all the products in, and it'll put all the data directly from Amazon. So it'll build you a store around Amazon, even though there's 7 platforms involved. What that does is it allows the software to use the images, reviews, videos, anything really. Everything that's on Amazon you can pull over. So you've got a store and it's built for you. You can build a basic store in around 5 minutes. If you want to, completely load that store, it's going to take you a couple of hours. But, in a couple of hours, you can categorize everything. You can have a fantastic store up there, which is all ready to make you money. Now, making money, that's the real part that we're all interested in. So, yes, if you build it targeted, which obviously you should be, if you go targeted, you're going to get customers. Now, these could be browsers, or they could turn into actual customers that actually purchase something from you. And that's really the aspect that we're interested in. So, a targeted store, you've got a great store because you built it with eCompare. It's fully stocked, highly targeted. Somebody jumps onto your site. How do you make sure that they don't leave your site? Now, going back to the price comparison sites, they work because they grab that customer, or that potential customer. They grab that potential customer. They just hold them there and they show them the best deals. So there's no bounce rate, or very little bounce rate. Anybody that's interested in a particular product, say, let's say they put in something to do with camping, maybe a tent, a dome tent. Excuse me. So they put a dome tent in there. They find the brand that they're interested in. So they go to a price or a shopping comparison site. They'll put that in there. That shop comparison site will then hold them there. Well, they go off, scrape all the details, and get the best prices from lots and lots of different platforms. The kind of platforms that people trust and are quite happy to buy from, such as eBay and Amazon, that kind of thing. So all of the details are pulled in, and then the customer, they find the best deal for them, the deal that suits them the best, maybe the price, maybe the deal, maybe the shipping. And they click through, and then that price comparison site, they've made a commission. So we've essentially done the same thing. So you can build a complete store, targeted. You can fill it up with affiliate stock, so there's no risk whatsoever. Somebody comes to your site. Now, instead of it just being a store, just like everybody else's, you've got that price comparison engine on there. So they put in a phrase, a product they're interested in, and they can search directly for the best price. It's kind of a no-brainer, really, when you think about it. It's human nature. Nobody will go onto one site and think, that's a great product, got to buy it. It doesn't work like that. With consumer goods, physical goods, people are looking for the best option, the best deal and the best price. Whatever suits them best, that's what they're after. So, with price comparison engine built into eCompare, you have a way of sticking anybody that's interested in any of your products on your site to your store. Your bounce rate will drop and you'll convert more. You'll make more money. So let me show you inside of one of our demo sites, and I can kind of show you how this works. So it's live, and if you stick with me, there's actually more to it as well, which I think anybody who's watching this is going to kind of enjoy. It's just, you know, there's just some great aspects to this. So stick with me, watch this quick demo, and I'll show you why we know that you're going to be able to make more money with eCompare than you would be able to with any other store builder or even Shopify. Take a look at this. Okay, so we have a number of demo sites set up. This one here is based around camping and hiking, and I would say whether you use eCompare or anything else, keep everything you do highly targeted. If you do that, you know, you're just going to convert more, you're going to make more sales, you're going to make more commission. It kind of stands to reason anybody coming onto your site, if they're drawn in for a particular phrase, if the rest of the products on that site relate to that phrase, then there's a great chance that you'll sell more than one product. You know, they might come on, they might be looking for hiking coats, hiking boots, tents, so they may buy more than one product. So always bear that in mind, regardless of what you're using. So anyway, this one is camping and hiking. What I'm going to do, I'll just scroll down here and let's have a look. So you can see this is a home page. You can customize it, you know, to look the way you want it to look, really. So the sliders, you can see that there's a top slider there. There's a bestseller slider there. Sorry. This is all included with the package, so you won't have to pay any extra for that. So this is a home page, and again you can kind of edit it and change it to look the way you want to. So I could go over to shop, so I could click shop up here, blog, contact. Let me just show you how the comparison engine works. So let's assume that I was looking for or I was interested in these LED lantern bulbs here. So if I click on there, you can see now that it loads and then it runs the comparison. Okay, so this is all done live. It's taking the details from the sites that are plugged into eCompare. Now, of course, eCompare comes with 7 platform integration, but that's not to say that every product is going to be on every store. So if it's not, it will only pull up results where it's found the product. So in this case, it's Amazon, it's Walmart, it's eBay, and you can see the best deal is $9.99. Okay, so if I click here, it takes me straight over to Amazon, where I can purchase that product. And when the customer does that, obviously the site owner receives a commission. Now, if, for example, the customer came over here and looked at this, but then decided to buy something else as well, then the store owner would also get a commission for that. Okay, so let's go back to this site here. So you can see it does the live comparison right there. So, you know, it kind of sticks customers to your site. Anybody that's interested in that product and visits your site, there's a very good chance they're going to buy, because you're offering them the best choice, the best deal and the best price. Now, on top of that, obviously we've got the descriptions. This is all pulled from Amazon, and again, this is much like any other store builder and related products down here. Let me take you inside of the admin dash. Okay, so inside of the admin, if I click here, you can see the settings window. Now, this is a product finder, so if you wanted to add a product to your site, you would just drop it in there. You can set the filters like so. So if you wanted to only include bestsellers, you can do that here, or search via keyword relevancy, highest to lowest ratings, and so on. You kind of get the idea. So I guess, again, this is much like any store builder, but just kind of show it to you anyway. So settings. Now, most store builders are going to come with a maximum of 3 retail platforms integrated. With eCompare, you get 7. So let me just pull the screen down a minute. Excuse me. So you can see we have Amazon, AliExpress, Walmart, Best Buy, Shop.com, Cdiscount, and eBay. And you just drop in your details like so. And then when somebody runs a price comparison on your site, it will scrape or it will search all of these different sites. And as I said, you know, if it's not on all of them, it will only return details for the sites or the products which are on those sites, if that makes sense. Sorry. Okay, I'm sure you kind of know what I'm talking about. So Blogger, you can pull in details. We've got an integrated blog, so it's kind of great for pulling in content and pulling in organic traffic. So you can set that up here. There's easy articles down here, RSS feeds, integrated blogs, so you can pull in details from different sites, dashboard. So let's say we wanted to set up featured images. It's very, very easy. It's all one click. So if I wanted to add that one and that one, I would just click there and then add to featured. And we'll add that one as well. Okay, so all very easy stuff. But the element that really shakes everything up in this case is the price comparison engine. Like I say, I'm not going to tell you that there aren't lots of great store builders out there, because there obviously is. There's some great products out there, but none of them have price comparison engine. And I'm sure you can kind of see the potential there. You know, somebody comes onto your site, let's say, you know, they pop onto this site. By the way, this is another demo. And you know, they clicked on your shop and then they're scrolling down, they see a product they're interested in, they like this one, so they click on there, and then all of the best prices are offered to them straight away. Why would they go anywhere else? There's no need to. It's human nature, as I've already said. You know, people like to get the best deal, so they'll shop around, they'll open 3 or 4 tabs and they'll look for the best deal, and they'll ultimately buy the best deal. But when you can offer that best deal to them in one place, then it's going to work in your favor. People are going to be more inclined to purchase through you. Now, there is another element that I'd kind of like to touch on, and that's the live search feature. Now, when you get a store, or when you first set up an eCompare store, it's not going to be full to the brim with content. You know, you can set up a basic store in around about 5 minutes. However, categorizing, setting up all the products, adding more products, you know, really filling your store up so it's a complete authority in your marketplace, if you like, it's going to take you several hours. And even at that point, there will be products in your niche or your marketplace that you're kind of not aware of. So, you know, people that are searching for products in your niche, they may be drawn to your site, and they may be looking for a particular product which you don't have on your store. So we have a live search facility here. So what I'm going to do is just show you how this works. Okay, so I've put parka coat for ladies in there. Now, on the site itself, we don't actually have any parka coats for ladies. But what eCompare does is it goes off and it searches all of the sites that are that you've included in your eCompare package. So that could be Amazon, eBay, that kind of thing. So everything that you've API integrated, It goes off and it scrapes all of those sites and it finds details relating to that search phrase. Now these products aren't on your site. However, it pulls them all in like so. And what this means is that even if you don't have the products on your site, your customers can still find them and they can still buy them. So for example, if they had entered this phrase and let's say they wanted to buy this one, straight over there, they can buy that product and the store owner still gets a commission. So there's no leakage. So if you don't have that product on your store, then it really makes no difference, because the customer can still find it, they can still buy it. Well, I hope that demo has been, enlightening to a certain degree. I guess at the end of the day, I'm sure there's an awful lot of people watching this right now, and maybe you've already got store builders, maybe you've already got e-com stores set up, but ask yourself, how much do you actually make from those stores? The real issue is not getting people onto your store, it's getting them to actually purchase. Now eCompare, it comes with everything that pretty much every other store builder has, but it has the addition of several elements which I've kind of covered. So the live search facility, for example, very few store builders will do that. So it will pull details from the API integrated platforms for products that aren't even on your site. So it still allows you to make money, which is great because, most of us, we don't necessarily have an interest in the stores that we set up, maybe with the first one or two, but after that, it's all about the money. So we're setting up stores in niches and marketplaces we don't necessarily know an awful lot about. So that would mean that we don't know what people are kind of looking for in that niche. So by enabling this, the live search facility, it ensures that even though you don't have the product on your site, people can still buy that product. What it'll also do is it will pull those search phrases into your eCompare software. So you'll be able to see what people are searching for, so you can just go ahead and add those after. So you can still make a sale, plus you'll know what they're searching for and you can add those products in. Ultimately, the price comparison engine is the element that makes all of the difference. So yes, eCompare is better because it has 7 platform integration, which again is unusual. Most platforms have 3. It also has all the other elements such as one-click sharing on social media, so you can drive traffic that way. It has the blog element, so you can drive, you can pull organic traffic that way. And if you keep everything targeted, then it's remarkably easy to do. But like I said, I'll just go back to the price comparison engine. So if you already have sites now, maybe you're making some money, maybe you're not making any money. Perhaps you were sold on the idea of building affiliate-based e-com stores, which is, it's a great way to go because there's no risk. But how much money do you make? You have to actually find a way of converting those visitors into buyers, and price comparison is the ultimate tool for that reason. It makes sense. People are on your site, so everybody that you drag into your site, everybody you pull into your site, don't let them walk away. Don't let them open 3 other tabs looking for the best price. Offer it to them right there on your site. If you do that, you're going to make more money. Okay, thanks for having me on, and thanks for watching this. I guess I should also mention the fact that eCompare goes live this Saturday. So Saturday the 17th at 10 a.m. Where is Eastern time? So US Eastern time. So 10 a.m. Eastern time, Saturday the 17th. If you get there early enough. So yeah, I'm sure many of you know what an early bird is, but basically we're discounting the offer for the first 4 hours. So if you get there early, you're going to get this for $27.77, so under $30. And we really do genuinely think that if you use this, if you use especially the price comparison engine, it's never been done before. If you use this, you're going to make more money. Easy as that. Thanks for watching, and I hope that's been helpful. Thanks, guys.
Hi and welcome to eCompare. Now, before we literally blow your mind with this brand new technology and the live demo, let me ask you a question. Are you an affiliate? An internet marketer? Do you sell or promote anything online? Perhaps you're just getting started but haven't figured out how to effectively generate income online yet. Okay, well, one more question. How would you like to sell more and make more without lifting a finger? Silly question really. Who wouldn't want to make more money without having to do more? So let me tell you how. It's simple really. You offer your customers options and choices on what they buy and where they buy it from. It's called price comparison or shopping comparison. And when you can do this effectively, you'll make more, a lot more, regardless of where your customers buy. Did you know that sales of physical products online surpass sales on the high street? It's true. 53% of global internet users have made an online purchase in the last year alone. That's over 1 billion online shoppers, and that figure is growing by the day. Online shopping has become a $1 trillion a year industry because it's easy and because shoppers have choices. It's easy for them to find the best deal and the best price without ever leaving the house. And that's both good and bad if you sell online. Good because people are now happy to purchase online. Bad because all those choices mean they're less likely to buy from you. But we have a risk-free and highly effective solution. Now, I'm sure you know that selling physical products online is risky, right? You have to raise money for stock, arrange shipping, and then store it all. You have to build and configure your online store, pay someone to do it for you, or pay to use a platform like Shopify. Then you have to pay for ads in order to sell that stock, and you still have to hope it sells and makes a profit. Like I said, risky. And it's why more and more marketers have become e-commerce affiliates, i.e. you list products you don't own and collect a commission when somebody buys. It's perfect, but there's still an issue. Will anyone actually buy from you? Ask yourself, why should they buy from you? After all, they may be able to get the same product cheaper from another online store. The reality is you could spend weeks perfecting your store. You could spend time and money driving traffic and still end up making little to no money. That's what happens in most cases. So, we developed eCompare. eCompare is a unique app and theme which uses an ethical loophole to create your very own e-commerce stores in under 5 minutes from 7 leading online retailers. Within minutes, eCompare will populate your e-commerce stores with hundreds of products, all linked to your global affiliate link, which means you get paid regardless of where your customers purchase. eCompare builds all of your listings for you. It pulls and formats descriptions, titles, images, reviews, videos, and dynamic pricing, so all you have to do is choose which products to include. But that's not the best bit. eCompare is unique because it ethically forces people to buy. You see, each eCompare store you build comes complete with a very unique piece of technology called a price comparison engine. Price comparison is the key to more sales without additional work. Sites like these have made a fortune capitalizing on price comparison. And now you can do the same. By using a comparison engine on each product you list and sell, you're letting the customer decide which of the prices or deals they value the best. They never leave your site in search of a better deal, and you never lift a finger. It's a win-win. Imagine how much easier it will be to make more sales by simply giving customers price options. They can pick whatever prices work best for them, and no matter what they pick, you make a profit. Take a look at this. Customer visits your store and clicks on the product they're interested in. As soon as they do that, your price comparison engine instantly searches the 7 retail platforms for the same product and delivers the results right there in your listing. The whole thing happens live. There's no need for your customers to go anywhere else because you've just found the best deal for them. And when they choose one of those options, you get a commission. And here's something else that will help you make money from the very start. Let's say your store is brand new and you haven't completely filled it yet. A customer visits your store and drops a product name or search term into your store's live search. Normally this would result in no stock and no sale, but eCompare is different. When someone does a live search on your store, our app instantly pulls all the search related products into your store so your customer can still find what they're looking for and you still make a sale. It's true, there are many affiliate store builders available to you, but there are none that offer these features you get with eCompare. None that offer 7-platform API integration with global affiliate links, and none that offer integrated price comparison. This technology is brand new. It's never been done before and you won't find it anywhere else. 81% of shoppers research products online before purchasing, which makes comparison shopping the #1 way of converting people on your site into buyers. When you help your customers find the best deal and best price, you make more. It's as simple as that. eCompare gives you the ability to set up real online businesses in minutes without risk. But more importantly, it turns browsers into buyers. So, are you ready to build a real business, selling real products? Isn't it about time you started making money instead of spending it? Can you spare an hour or two to make an extra $300 to $1,500 per month? Would you like to see your first commission by this time tomorrow? Well, with eCompare you can, and you can start today. But there is a snag. You see, the doors to eCompare are closing. They're closing on this heavily discounted launch price. So you need to take advantage of this unique opportunity right now. You'll find the access button right under this video, along with all the other eCompare package features. And remember, when you help your customers find the best price, they will buy from you. So grab this brand new technology and get started today.